Hey guys, Coach F here again. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm in the back office, hence doesn't look too great, but it's freezing outside and it's really warm in here. So I'm going to do the video in here. It's not pretty. It's an all squat rack behind me. Touchdown up on the back wall. But I'm going to keep this video really short. Okay, it's the follow on from the last video I did, which was all about the perception of hunger. It's an extension of our flexible dieting program that we use here. And I just want to talk to you guys about mindfulness around eating. Now, mindfulness can seem like a bit of a, what's the word? Shit term. It can mean a lot of things to a lot of people, okay? Some people don't think it's a thing. Other people put all of their energy into it and like, oh, just be mindful and you'll be a better person. I don't really know about either of them. All I know is we need to be grown up in terms of how and responsible and stand over the decisions we make in our diet. I mean, we don't have to be. You can not be those things and blame the world for being out of shape. It's always everybody else's fault. Da, 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 da. Well, most of us know that that's horse crap. All right. How you think about food and diet and what is and isn't good and how you should or shouldn't eat and what you should or shouldn't eat is really fucking important. It matters, okay? And it matters a lot. Mindfulness around eating is an important thing. Don't worry about the mindfulness word, okay? It just means use your fucking head. It's huge. Like, our attitudes towards food are massive determinants of our relationship with dieting and getting in shape. And it directly affects the rate of progress that you're going to get and the type of results that you're going to get. They are inextricably linked. You can't cheat this. You can't hack it. Oh, and by the way, about hacks. You see, nutrition hack. There's no hacks in the human body. Hacking refers to circumventing a system to get in the back door and, you know, to do something to it. Okay, typically in the term hack, it's a negative connotation. You can't hack the human body. Okay, it's not a thing. There are tricks and tips and things you can do to make your dieting experience easier, for sure, but it's not a hack. Rant over. Okay, sorry, that's something that's been bugging me. Get it out of my system. It's a little bit of therapy going on. But anyway, let's get back to mindfulness around eating, because I don't want to waste your time and you're probably getting sick of my shitty humor already. So yeah, how you think about food matters. It's super important. Okay? There's lots of jokes about it. The one that's off the top of my head, Louis C.K. has this joke about, you know, eating and going out and, you know, why do we eat the way we do in this day and age? And the quote is, the meal isn't over when I'm done. The meal is over when I hate myself. Ha ha ha. But it's kind of true. Like, it's kind of funny, but it's like all good jokes. They're funny because they're true. There's certainly seems to be a tendency for some people, myself included, to eat until you're so full that you're sliding into a food coma or you hate yourself. Okay? But that doesn't have to be the case. Mindfulness around food refers to your behaviors and attitudes towards eating. It's basically the mindset you have around food. Okay? And this manifests differently in everybody. Alright? And it changes over time. And you can totally change it. Nothing is set in stone. You're only capable, or your only limit is the limit that you set yourself. Okay? Now you can go too far on the positive and go totally like ultra vegan. I don't even know what they are, but that's way too far gone for me. I don't have a problem with meat. I think it's great. Vegetarian, totally cool. Pescatarian, awesome. Do your thing. Vegan, you lost me. Okay? Or you can go too far the other way and just be a total junk food addict and, you know, make yourself into a big fat mess or a skinny, spotty mess or whatever it is. You're just basically a mess. Okay? At least on the upper end with the, you know, the vegans and pescatarians, vegetarians, paleo, clean eaters, whatever it is. I'm none of those things, by the way. I just eat kind of what I want and I try and be really responsible for the things I eat. I'm not a big fan of labels personally. But at least there's an ethos in those things. They have a reason for doing what they do. Whether you agree with the reason or not is another conversation for another day. But on the other side, when those more negative, you know, attitudes that are less conducive to health, this is going to be a controversial thing to say. Maybe people are going to cuss me out. But it's just fucking laziness. It's a lack of maturity around, you know, what is and isn't a good thing. Or sorry, let's not use the word good. A lack of maturity around what is or isn't going to move you into a healthier physique and a healthier, or help you obtain a healthier body and a better level, base level of general health. Okay, you know, while vegans and whatever might, you know, have a lot to say about having a ham sandwich and it's annoying, you know, at least, you know, their arguments are grounded in some kind of rationale. Most of the time, when it's the other side of the spectrum and it's just pure laziness or gluttony or both or whatever it is, there's very little reasoning. It's all emotive eating. It's all, I feel this way, so I eat this way. I feel this way, so I eat this way. And that's a dangerous mindset to be in. So if you think that maybe your mindset, be mindful about it and change it. You can totally change it. There's no set rules. You know, you don't have to have cereal for breakfast. You don't have to have, you know, meat and 2 veg for your dinner. There's loads of recipes. Get Pinterest, get online. They're giving their stuff away, guys. We have our own Pinterest recipe board. Tons of ideas for food. So you've no excuse anymore. Get online, do the research, be grown up about it, and tackle that diet. Okay? If you're in our small group training group, you don't have to worry too much. I'm going to do it for you, or Colin's going to help you out. But if you're on your own and, you know, you're taking advantage of this free YouTube video, there's lots of information. If you're on Pinterest, look up the MP recipe book, or just the MP recipe. It'll come up. You'll find us. It's a picture of me in a mask. It's not too hard. I'll put the Metaphysiques picture up there so it's even easier to find. In fact, there's a link to it on our Facebook page. So type Metaphysiques into Facebook and you'll find us. Okay, look for the white logo with the blue logo on the white background. Anyway, mindfulness around eating. Let's talk about distracted eating is the first thing. So this is like eating in front of the telly, eating in front of a laptop, using your phone when you're eating, blah, blah, blah. Basically any scenario where you're not primarily focused on the meal. Okay? Focusing on your food produces a negative feedback loop in the brain, which is a crucial part of appetite regulation. Okay? Let's say it again. Putting a concerted effort and focus into your food and not being distracted when you're eating. So not having the TV on, not having your laptop on, not watching something on your iPad or tablet or your phone or whatever. Just focus on the food. Music in the background is different. You know, that's different. Listen to the radio will kind of come in, but it doesn't take as much cognitive capacity as watching something does. It's not as distracted. So radio's a little more harmless. I don't think it would be benign, but to be honest, I don't have that data, so I don't know. Certainly looking at something, watching something is bad. It's going to not help in your appetite regulation. Okay, focusing on your food produces a negative feedback loop in the brain, which is a crucial part of appetite regulation. Okay, so basically not focusing on your meal will lead to lower levels of satiety. Remember, satiety is that sense of feeling full. Okay, let that sink in. Okay, good. Social events. Now, I touched on this in the last video, but studies show us that in social settings we consume on average 75% more food. So if you're at a buffet, your work do, you know, you're going out with your gym mates or whatever. When we're at social events and there's lots of food in front of us, and again, you can refer back to my last video to find out why this is, perception of food. When we're in those social events, you're going to eat up to 70, on average about 75% more food. Some more, some less. Okay? Same true with alcohol, probably. If you're out with friends, you're going to drink a lot more than if you're out drinking on your own. Hopefully nobody drinks on your own is as sad as pathetic as I am, but I'm going to assume that that's the case because I have no friends and I'm more fitness. Spend too much time reading books. Okay? But yeah, they're the main things to focus on in terms of mindfulness. Then the last thing I'm going to touch on before I leave you guys today is sleep. Sleep is super important for a whole number of reasons. To even appetite and hunger regulation aside, sleep is a super important thing to prioritize. Okay, you can see from my eyes, I don't get a huge amount of sleep. I'm hungry all the time. Okay, I got an average of about 5 hours sleep a night. I've got my gym to run, my kids to take care of, and I've got a second job as well. So you know, the joys of being a modern 30-something-year-old is just endless. But it's really unfortunate. If you're fortunate enough to get 8 hours sleep, really focus on that, guys. If you're struggling to lose weight or struggling to manage your hunger, get more sleep. Go to bed earlier. Okay, don't tell yourself that you can't, unless you literally can't, and you know you finish work at 10 and then you start your next job at 5 in the morning. That's a different scenario. But do whatever is necessary, not whatever you can, but make sure that whatever is necessary happens, if possible, to get 8 hours sleep a night. Okay, here's the difference. Okay, and I don't have the study name on hand, but should have my notes. After 4 nights of sleep, after 4 nights of 6 hours sleep at a time, only 6 hours in comparison to 8, okay, your perceived energy intake will increase by approximately 20%. Okay, so this means your perception of how hungry you are is going to be stronger by about a magnitude of 20%. Okay, so simply not sleeping enough can easily push you into a calorie deficit. Okay, or sorry, a surplus of calories. Okay, to make you want to eat more. Okay, now there can be, with some people it can go the other way, it can make you less hungry, but again, that's if you're not trying to lose weight, you're trying to bulk. That's a problem for those people. Okay, not eating enough can make you less hungry. Okay, it's going to screw with your appetite. So if you're trying to get your gains, or if you're trying to lose weight, go for that magic 8 number minimum a night. I'm not sure about studies the other way. If you oversleep, I would imagine you probably need to eat less. If you're a big sleeper, you sleep. If you're fortunate, I don't know anybody who does. Maybe you're different, but if you can get 8, 9+ hours sleep a night, you're going to be more rested. If that's a regular thing, it's happening every night, your body knows that it doesn't require as much food to keep itself going throughout the day, because your day is shorter than a normal person, so maybe it's easier for you to eat less. I don't know. I don't have that data, but I do know the data the other way. If you don't sleep enough, you're going to be most likely perceive yourself to be more hungry. Makes sense. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate everybody who watches these videos, especially right to the end. As usual, please feel free to comment below, comment section. And we're going to keep it as clean as we can. I'm not going to engage with any trolls and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. You can say what you like. The internet's free, but if it's not going to be constructive, it's not going to lead to helping somebody or bolstering a point or clearing things up, I'm just not going to engage. So it's not me backing down for fear or lack of answers. It's just there is no constructive answer to whatever has been said. So I'll leave it. I've been Coach F. You've been awesome for watching the video. And yeah, stay tuned for more to come. And in the meantime, check us out on Facebook. You can find all of our old videos on there, or in our channel tab. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wicked day.